Okay, here I have this Celestial TV. Just had a look under this cover on the front and it's got front AV, so we'll plug it in. Supposedly it works, but who knows. Well, the degaussing works. And there we go, I can hear things running. Oh, should have grabbed the remote for it too, I guess. Oh, hang on, we probably were on the right AV. I've got that turned off at the power point, I think. DVD. There we are. Turn the volume down a bit. Well, that certainly looks like it's given a good picture. Probably a bit sharper than the other one. Than the LG, I think, but not bad geometry either for a cheapo set. Wasn't too hard to get them right on these. Bit out there, but on these old curved screen TVs. Great purity on it. Yeah, it looks like a pretty fresh tube in it still. Colour, brightness, contrast, sharpness, is that all it's got? Oh, here we go, there's more up on the top menu there. Oh, that didn't do it. Move, that's what I would have thought, isn't that what volume does? Oh, here we go. Colour or American. So what can we do here? Position, time, type, off. Set when it goes on and off. Blue background, skin tone warm, favourite, demo. Oh, we've got a demo mode. The favourite thing of people to get them into accidentally. Oh, here we go. What happened? Oh, we've got a game. Not much of a demo mode really, but let's see if I can find the remote for it. Another rather dirty remote, but at least this didn't have leaked batteries in it. Let's see if the remote actually works. Press recall key. Recall, where are you? Display mute. Oh, recall. Oh, so we actually got Tetris, have we? That moves it that way. How do we rotate the thing? Oh, that way. What are we supposed to do? Get it there, I guess. Gee, it's a wide one. Oh. Well, there you go. Do you want to rotate it? Ooh, dearie me, what am I going to do with this? Yeah, that's no good. Oh, that's what we want. Maybe. And we get rid of one layer, yay. That was nice of them to give me a nice easy one there. Well, there we go. How do we escape this is the next problem. That's the demo button. Menu. Where's menu? Oh, it's that button. Oh, that does. Well, how do I get it out of demo mode? Turn it off maybe. That would most likely be the way. Yep. Colour, brightness, sharpness, colour, auto, so power NTSC, you can probably force it into, that's your timer. So is that the only demo mode it's got? Yeah, What happened? How do we hit the go to button? The side button, surely you just press the... Well, I don't know. Favourite. Or is that just the channel set up? Why can't I get that to work? You don't... Oh, I'm pressing menu button, that's why I'm stuffing it up. Oh yeah, then we press that. Oh god, the menu disappears off the screen before you do anything anyway. Hit the... I can't make it work on demo mode. Why doesn't the side button work? I've got it to work before. Oh, okay. Tetris and... What on earth is going on? Oh, it's in actually... birth date. So now we're in demo mode, I think, a proper demo mode kind of thing. Or is this other game? Message, telephone, calculator. I don't think that menu exists. So this is just running through all the menu. What on earth was that telephone stuff? Tetris biorhythm. So what do you do? Set your birth date. So 2002, first the first. That's probably around the time this TV was made, I guess. Information telephone calculator. That was a calculator. What? Where was that though? Which menu? Am I in control again? I think I am. Or do I press OK? No, menu gets rid of it. It has trouble with accepting. If I go to favourite and press that button, it goes into it. The volume one. Demo, if I press volume here, no, it doesn't want to work. Oh, press the channel button, I went back to channel. Oh, plus this, do we get extra stuff? Of course, so now we've got the tuning selection. So depending what mode you're in, it's one of these things where the different menus are enabled. It's got a demo button here somewhere. Oh, there, that worked. Maybe it's just slow. I don't know what that calculator thing was, but it's obviously not a feature enabled in this TV. Press recall. Where do I find recall? There. Yep, so we're playing. And if we press channel button, oh no, we don't get out of this one. Well, I didn't even know they had those features and I probably never looked. And AV, where's our AV button? Scan phone display TV AVs hiding near the channel up button. What do we got? Video tell. This has got component on this, which I think is the DVD. Does look a little bit grainy around the edges there. A bit soft, I should say. A bit out of focus. Blue back. Oh. Off. Mute. Yeah, that corner's definitely a little bit out, although it could be also that we've got an issue with the purity, which now is looking good. So I think we're a bit soft. Where's our... Oh yeah, well the convergence is a mile out in that corner, so I thought it might be a purity thing. That's soft. out of convergence and soft, and that's way out of convergence for the red up there, which you think would show up as a purity problem. Was we can see the red's way out in that corner, and even here we've got a bit of blue and red. Not surprising on a cheaper TV. It may well have been like that out of the box. Yeah, it's definitely on the snow you get that kind of ring of slightly soft focus. Yeah, we might see if we can focus it a bit better, but TSM, it's pretty good in the middle. Which probably means we won't get it any better. Other than that, TV looks to be in pretty good condition. The cord's good on this one at least. One of these horrible thin cabinets, which means you can't stack the things anywhere. Which is the problem with these old TVs. You could stack them a mile high because they're all nice big boxes, but these new ones you can't even stack one on top of the other. So they're a bit of a pain to store. Really need shelving for all of these. This is another thing that makes them a bit annoying to own. Because I haven't got any spare shelving, and I can't even... I think this one will probably stack on top of that LG, but you can't stack anything on top of this one. A bit of foam between them, hopefully it'll be right, but... they're not very strong, these cabinets anyway. They tend to bend a bit if you stack anything on them for long. Sort of good here, made in China, obviously. Not much else. These are basically, I think, the same as TCLs and Powersonics and AWAs and Dick Smith and who knows what other brands. All these other sort of random brands like Celestial. I can't even remember what half of them were now, but there was a whole lot of these TVs all look the same on the outside with different brands on them and same insides on them. So we were sort of early 2000s era or like that. At least for all the sort of cheaper brands that a lot of people sold. Oh, there's two more screws hiding under there where I can't see them unless I bend down enough. But yeah, pretty odd shaped back on the thing. Oh, I've actually got a Samsung picture tube in it, so it's not all junk. It is made by Samsung in China though, so who knows how good it really is, but... So yeah, the fact it's a bit soft around the edges would suggest it's not the greatest tube on earth. Yeah, they just look like every other sort of chassis of this era. Quite a bland looking thing. Yeah, I might get that. Where are our adjustments? They've, like usual, put stuff all over the adjusters so you can't adjust them. All white stuff poured all over them. Breaks easily, thank God. I don't think I need to touch the screen, but I've got the focus loose so I can do it by hand. I wonder if that's anything to do with the date. 01. Maybe. Let that warm up a little bit, at least it's nice and bright. I think it's only going to make the centre of the screen softer. Has that improved it? No, I think she's still a bit soft around the edges. Possibly a little bit better in the middle. I think I had it as good as it's going to get. Right about there somewhere. Don't think it's even worth trying to get the purity, the convergence any better, but I'll just mark those rings. You're probably just going to get the rest of it out. If anything, that's probably something to do with the way the yoke's positioned. Maybe I'll need some magnets or something. I don't think tweaking the convergence or purity rings will do much, but it could. I wonder if I can get that purity better up that corner. That should be, there we go. There is definitely something about that corner there by the look of it. Back to the dots. Don't think they really made much difference. Just moving the whole lot at once. Now that's got the red possibly a bit better. Just bring it up in the middle. Normally if it's out in the corners, adjusting the rest of it ain't going to do much. Oh, that moves something. What have I done here? They're moving to go. There's another. Where's the tab on that one? If I made that slightly worse there, maybe it's just a reflection. It has gotten a little bit better up there, I think, but still not great. Yeah, still a bit out on those dots up there. But that's as sharp as we're going to get the focus. Yeah, definitely a little bit out. Be fine for watching TV on, but maybe not perfect for gaming or something. No, this is actually screwed in. Come on. I actually put a knot in that one. What a use that is. And we've got the degaussing coil hanging onto the RCA sockets on the front. Oh, this is actually an earth for the tube, is it? Oh no, it does go around to the speakers. Look at that, they've got around that cable all the way around there and then put the plug at that end. So, typical sort of Chinese way of doing things. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go to the hassle of unwrapping those and unplugging them. Like, who thinks like that? Must be a reason, I guess. Certainly an odd way of assembling things. but must be a reason, I guess. Okay, well, we should have a reasonably free chassis with the neck board hanging on to things. Wow, this neck board's right in the way. That's a bit better. We can undo a little thing on the yoke wires to make them longer. Yeah, I must admit this looks to be in pretty good nick. No obvious dry joints or anything. And yeah, it doesn't look to have ran too hot, so whether this has done a lot of hours or not, I don't know. Okay, back onto this Celestial again. And I did notice it does have a bit of a screensaver function when you're on snow. If we fire it up, it actually goes to a screensaver mode. Not exactly sure why. Guess we should mute that. I assume it does it when it's in mute mode as well. Soon find out. Oh, probably not. Maybe that's why I didn't notice it before. Wouldn't put it past them to... Yeah, there you go. If you leave the sound on and don't have on-screen display on, it goes to some little smiley faces bouncing around the screen. So maybe that's the key. If you put mute on, it disappears. Oh yeah, I hit mute and they disappear. Take mute off. Get any sort of on-screen up. So it's obviously you can only do one on-screen display at a time, I think. Which is a bit odd, but I guess why not have that feature on there? I guess it'd be good if you fell asleep at night. At least it mutes the sound and sort of puts the TV to sleep. It'd be just easier to have one of those off timers when it's run on snow for 5 minutes or whatever, it just turns off. Maybe it does have that feature, as well as the little bouncing smiley face thing. But anyway, I've got a DVD player hooked up to this so I can compare the component and composite video. So we're just on video 1 composite, and there's not a lot of difference in it, but you can see a little bit if this slow Panasonic DVD RAM thing ever gets going. It's getting there. And I think we've got to press play on that as well. Give it a bit of sound, I guess. Yeah, maybe we haven't got sound on that one because it's going through the other thing. You'd think it'd be there. But you can see a few things. Might have to wait until a graphic comes up. But the picture looks pretty good, even though it is slightly blurry around the edges. Can't really knock it, as at least for normal TV viewing. I guess even on a computer game or something, if it's fast moving sort of stuff, you're not going to really notice that it's a bit out. But you can see on some of the graphics and stuff a slight amount of like the sort of fuzzy edges or little interferencey things around, as you get with composite. I think Component was meant to fix that a little bit. Oh no, it's not Component, S-Video. That was meant to fix that a little bit, and then Component's meant to really fix it up. It's even a bit hard to tell, but some of this text and around the edges, you can see these graphics, you got that fuzzy sort of stuff. So if we change modes, what I did notice is if we change into video 2, we get black and white, which is a bit weird. But if we go to DVD, we actually get component inputs, and that's where you can see the difference with some of these graphics. If we can flick back around, yeah, again we've got all fuzzy sort of stuff there, fuzzy around that M thing, as you can see, and that clears it up, makes it a bit clearer.
A team of highly coordinated drivers took down an entire...
Better mute that because we'll probably get some copyright thing or something. Probably get that even just on the video alone. Go away, fly. Damn fly on my screen. But yeah, it doesn't work too bad. I mean, you could quite passable as a TV, especially it's a bit not the greatest up as close as I am at the moment, which is about the same distance as the camera, but you get back a bit and it's not too bad a picture. Colour's looking good. I can probably reduce that colour saturation a bit. Yeah, if I can get the menu to work. Yeah, how do I do that now? I've got to press on it again. No. Oh, there it is. It's down on the screen there. I was thinking it was going off the screen, but It does have a lot of saturation, really. So it's pretty good colours on it. A lot of these later tubes were surprisingly good, even the cheaper ones. And where's their other menu stuff? I'll get the hang of it one day. Yeah, now we've gone on something else. Come on, what are you doing? Brightness. Oh, now it's working. Be nice if the image actually stayed on the same thing for a second. That's a bit too bright, probably. Oh, now we're on volume. Because of course it's dropped out. I'm never a fan of Chinese menu systems. They always seem to be difficult to use. Yeah, it just flicks off the screen very quickly, which is annoying. I prefer when we actually hit the button to get rid of it again, rather than it just disappears while you're trying to work out what you're doing. That's all looking pretty good. The component definitely adds a little bit better quality picture to it. Certainly compared to composite. I guess I could compare the S-Video as well, but probably not much point. I never found S-Video made a lot of difference from composite, but supposedly it should fix some of those little issues.
Little brother, I hereby deputize you a Texas Ranger.
But yeah, definitely a lot more flickery stuff, but you don't really take that much notice most of the time anyway when you look for it. But if you're just watching that on TV, your eyes are probably not going to take any notice anyway. You're too busy watching whatever action's going on to focus on everything else. But yeah, certainly not bad for a, I guess at least a 20-year-old TV now, or around that. I think this had 2002 or something in the menu, so in that game setting or whatever. But yeah, she all seems to be working alright, so I guess I'll have to find another home for that one. I don't particularly want to keep it. Takes up a lot of room. I guess I should see if I can actually clean this up. They are actual scratches in it by the look of it. I'll give it a quick clean, see if she comes up alright. But you probably could get a bit of silver paint or something and a bit of a mark on the speaker there. And that's probably more scratches it's got. But with a bit of TLC she probably wouldn't look too bad. A lot of grot around that Celestial badge. I think the Celestial badge itself has been scratched a bit. Yeah, another scrape under there, so she's been knocked around a bit. A bit of tape on it. The screen itself is pretty clean at least. Yeah, not much on it at all. Needs a bit of a tidy up, as they all do. The cabinet does have a few, the more you look at it the worse it looks really, but yeah, marks down under there. You can find some matching. I think that might be a little dicky off on those little latch things play up on these TVs. You could buy them as a spare part. Yeah, it's a bit picky, that one. If you sort of push upwards it seems to hold it. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, another one, at least it was safe from the dump. And yeah, as a shed TV or something, it'd be fine. Even as a bit of a gaming TV in the rumpus room or something. Is that mark going to come off? Yeah, certainly not mint condition, but I think the top's pretty good on it. Yeah, it's pretty scratch free. Surprisingly it's got more damage on the front, so someone's bumped it on something somewhere. Probably been moved around a bit or something. But yeah, oh well, that's another one done anyway. So what have I got lifted out of that pile? That was, we had the LG, the Celestial, I've got a 19-inch computer monitor and a plasma to look at, so I'll have a look at them soon. Alright, if anyone's interested, I did clean the remote up and it came up pretty good, and it is a K18DC4 is the type of remote it uses. Don't think it's got much else on there, but might be useful to someone to know what the original remote was. But like I said, I'm pretty sure these came out under a lot of different brands. Probably if you've got the same sort of buttons on it, it'll probably run it as well. If it's a similar silver Chinese TV of this era, a lot of them were the same. But anyway, thanks for watching.